This facility serves a really unique population of individuals. So we have people with disabilities of all kinds, people with mental health challenges, as well as Alzheimer's and dementia. So a really diverse and unique population. In addition, the space is open to the public. So we welcome folks in that come into our job center, folks that are interacting with our adult day care services, as well as our day habilitation services. So we have lots of people coming in and out of the facility all day long.
One of the coolest parts about this project was the facility was designed as a net zero energy facility, which going in was a lofty goal that aligned with Goodwill's values. And from a community and a sustainability standpoint, we thought this project was the opportunity to try to establish that.
When we were presented with the opportunity of doing this building as a net zero, it was a perfect fit. It aligns with our new mission statement and our goals for the organization and where we're going into the future. And so we didn't want to pass up that opportunity.
This was very unique from the very beginning, because when they decided to go net zero on this, that's something that's new to us and to the subcontractors that we work with, new to the design team. From how do we do certain things, like this is what we need to accomplish, how do we get there? It's not just as simple as put it on paper and here it is. It's, can it actually be done, and does it make sense to do it this way? So there's a lot of unique products, materials on this project from beginning to end. A lot more detailed work on how it goes together.
From the net zero energy side of things, the most important thing we needed to do was find the source that is going to power the building, and that's the solar. We also are utilizing the geothermal to help with heating and cooling. And then all of the systems is designed as efficiently as they possibly can. But beyond that, we also had to pay a lot of attention to the building enclosure and make sure that we're not losing energy through how the building was just constructed itself.
When we had the opportunity to start designing that space, really we went wild and had a lot of fun creating a welcoming environment, working with the architect team, and then Klinger really brought that vision to life. Certainly net zero is a big part of it. It's just so rare to have that kind of facility. There's very few in the state that we're even aware of, certainly not in the area. So the collaboration that it took and the teamwork to get this to where it is, and as beautiful a facility as it is, it's pretty impressive.
From a population that's usually overlooked, it was really cool to be able to design something really special for them.
Four-story building, 80-year-old building, 36,000 square feet. Not a total gut and remodel or rebuild, but we left a lot of the existing dorm walls and kind of reconfigured the walls in certain spaces. All new MEP, all new finishes. We replaced all of the 125 or so exterior windows and added an elevator in the center of the building.
And the goal of it was to reimagine the space as more of a living, learning environment as opposed to just a residence hall. And so we kind of took a lot of the spaces and made them integrated. So shared spaces, shared living spaces.
The elevator was certainly a challenge all the way through. It's just something you don't do very often. So every step we kind of had to be creative and think out of the box on how are we going to tackle this and again, do it safely. And it started with the elevator pit. We had to excavate kind of a 8x8 hole that's 8 foot deep in the middle of the building. We had to figure out how to get equipment down in there and material out, and again, do it all safely. So we ended up shotcreting all the walls, which is pretty unique. I mean, we don't do that on a lot of projects.
Another challenging aspect, I think, was the air handling units that went up in the attic. So there's 4 big air handling units, and we had very small openings to bring those in as well. So there's louver openings. We had to open up the louver openings, make them a little bit bigger, change the size of the louvers, and make it to where we can get the air handling unit in with a piece of machinery. And then in the attic, there's very little support between the ceiling and everything else. There's not a great walkway or anything like that. So we had to create a walkway up there and a pathway in order to roll these units into place. So we were able to make that happen, get the units up there, get all the ductwork in place and everything else in the sprinkler system.
So there's a tunnel beneath this building, like a utility tunnel that connects this and the adjacent buildings that has common utilities. and just trying to figure out a way to do that work safely. So it's like a 4x4 tunnel that we had to get people into. So getting all the safety professionals into the room to figure out, it's a combined space, but it also falls under the OSHA tunneling safety requirements. So getting the right people in the room to figure out how to do that and do it efficiently, but also safely and keep everyone safe. We actually ended up getting like the local fire department involved. They were our emergency rescue plan. So a lot of collaboration and teamwork to figure out how to do that safely.
The 2026 Masters Award in the $1 to $15 million category goes to the Weitz Company for their work on Grinnell Loose Hall. Please come to the stage to receive your award.